Hello everyone, I am TDQ. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival School. Today, well, I have something big to show you. I did a lot of decorating on our last project, and I'm excited to show it to you. Are you ready? You ready to see it? Oh man, there it goes. That is it, pretty much finished, I'd say. Did some work to kind of make it fit in a little more with the rest of the build, so I took out a lot of that black stone. And I went with the white glass. I'm still not quite sure on that. Oh, seeing too much. I'm still not sure of that. Maybe a light gray, but I don't have the squid ink currently, so we'll have to make a farm. So here we walk inside, and we've got our nice columns. We walk inside here. I made some trees, some little potted plants. And I used, these are fences. This is part of my data pack, not my data pack, my resource pack, which changes fences and fence gates into the bark texture. And I really like this. It looks really cool. Use some podzol, and I use the orange trapdoors, so the acacia ones, again, with my resource pack. Otherwise that would look like the normal acacia trapdoor. And I think that really looks nice. And here we have these guys dying. Hello. Changed all the glass, took out these bits in the sides. And we got our nice little control panel here, which is sending everything up through here. So now we've established two different sections here. And we've created walls. We've made the roof. Don't know what I'm going to do here yet. I don't know if I'm going to dome it off with glass or if I'm going to leave it as is. That's something to decide in the future. But for now, I decided these two off, put in some little chandeliers for light. All of this is spawn proof. These guys are happy and healthy back here at their tables. And they can't get out here, which is why this is here. Because this somehow, even though it's a block and a bit, I mean, I guess it's not enough of a bit. I don't know what I could put in there where I could still see them. And I want to still see them. But I also don't want to mess with this window. I like these windows. They're very open. But I don't know what to do here. Maybe I drop them down another block. I don't know. So there's that. Got another two plants here. Then we come over here, which is our collection. And I like that the pipes are exposed. Comes over here into our little mini sorting system. And we've got all of the... Oh, there it went. All the flowers come in here, so we get nice bone meal. And then we have the iron coming into here, and into here. And then I just take the iron, and I make it into the blocks here. Which I can't do right now because I have absolutely no room in my inventory. But that's fine. Little floor design. Went with the nice dark wood, dark oak, and the birch. I like the contrast. Honestly, I like the contrast. Left it in here as a little border, just to close up all this stuff. I left the redstone exposed because I do like how that looks. And I put it on stone just to make it look a little different, a little more industrial. And again, we have a plant over here. We got an awesome view of our original island. And then if we come up here, we also have an awesome view. And that mirrors pretty much exactly the same over here. Things really are looking awesome. I definitely want to change the breeder around, and I have to add in a zombie converter there because the prices on these guys, oh my god, way too high. Come here. 4 iron ingots for an emerald? No thank you. You need to get infected and saved. That is for another day. We've worked with the villagers enough. We still need other places. We still need a library. And a farm. I want to say a farm over here. And this is also something I wanted to talk to you guys about. So, the idea of factory towns. I don't know how many of you are any kind of history buffs, but back in the early 1900s, corporations were just as evil as they are now, but they were allowed to get away with so very much more. To the fact where they had people living in towns that they built, and they paid them in coin of the realm, so they paid them in factory bucks. They could really only use it in that town. But the reason that comes to mind, this is a lot of sugarcane. The reason that comes to mind is the idea of centralizing and localizing production. Like, the idea behind this and all the other villager habitats would be to create emeralds to get things that I want. Things like books, things like armor, occasionally if this armor ever breaks for whatever reason, even though it shouldn't. Things like that. So we want the stuff near it. Like, for a non-villager example, let's take the sugarcane right here. Sugarcane is used in a number of different recipes, but one of my favorite is gunpowder. The one that mixes it with gunpowder to create rockets. So what do we need for that then? Well, we need a creeper farm. So here, once I automate it with probably some sort of slime, excuse me, I have been sick, with some sort of slime block flying machine dealy to harvest it, I'm going to have a creeper farm right next door. That way I have both things right next to each other, and I can just craft them as is right there. All these stations, of course, will need crafting tables. Now, we can also move our cows over here. And if we do so, we can also make books over here if we ever so desire to make more bookcases and things like that. And it also gives us a place to store our cows, because I'm sick of them just floating on our island over there. It does not look great, and it definitely detracts from the island. Hello, dolphin. Love you guys. Love that you're around here. That, by the way, if I haven't said it before, is 00. That is the literal 00 of this world. So yeah, we have quite a lot to do over here in the overworld. But that's not what we're doing today. Because we have other things that we desperately need more. And things like that would be in the Nether. What are those things? Why are you talking so funnily? Probably because I'm still sick. But what I'm talking about is we need gold. We need gold not only so we can get a piglin farm going, so we can get all the blackstone we want, but we also need gold for our golden apples, so we can automate our villager converter. Right? So definitely two things that we need gold for. So today, we're gonna go get a massive amount, and let's just see what we actually have. And where's my boat? Hello? Boats? Okay, I can basically walk on water. So let's just come back here. And we're gonna check to see how many magma blocks we have. 0. That's how much I have. I have 0. No, I'm being silly. No, I'm not being silly. I haven't been to the end yet in this. Sometimes it's hard to remember between the hardcore world and this world, because I've actually progressed quite a bit more, because I've been building a lot more farms here. Okay, so we have exactly 0, so we're gonna have to go into the Nether after we take a sleep and collect up a whole bunch of magma blocks. Now, to do that, we are going to have to absolutely empty our inventory. But first, let's get rid of everything that we won't need. It appears my shovel's missing. Okay, so now we have a number of magma blocks. We are going to take a few things. If we had those few things. Where are my pistons? Do I not have any pistons? Okay, I'll have to make some pistons. Okay, that should be just about everything we need. Except for our Eye of Ender. Or Ender Pearl, rather. Okay, so we're finally ready. And we are going to ladder up all the way until we get to the ceiling of the Nether. I'll bring you back then. And that was my last ladder, so I underestimated the height. That's fine, because I do have a crafting table. Okay, here we are at the bedrock. Now, we want to turn on the F3, and we want to check out the coordinates. This is not good. 121 is not good. We want 127. 127 is the absolute roof for the Nether. And I'm looking at 125. And there we are, 127. We are going to need more ladders. We'll come down this hallway, we'll come up here, and now we're going to stand at the very top of this, hold down the spacebar, and throw our ender pearl right here. Now, if we want to get back down, we need other stuff. Now that we found our place, let's go get some stuff for a nether portal. 4219. And here we are. Interesting. 4219. 42. And right here. That's the block. Okay, so this is the block we need. We need our pistons on our inventory. Okay, so I'm looking at 4219 here. That is where we're going to put an upward facing piston. And we want to take obsidian. Do I have? I did bring some obsidian like that. Get rid of that. Okay. Now we have that. We're going to put trapdoor right there. So it'll put us into crawl mode. We're going to put a lever here, TNT there, less TNT there. Now we're going to be putting a piston right on this block. This is going to pop up once we hit that lever, and we're going to try to spam this until these guys blow up. And hopefully it's going to trick the game into thinking that this piston is downward facing and extending into this block, breaking the bedrock. That's the plan. One thing that is going to help is to change out some of our keys, which I always forget. This place, right is place. Okay. So I need right button be something else. And I think that something else is going to be A. And hopefully this is far enough away where it doesn't explode, actually. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so now that our right click is there, we have to also click that with V. So remember that. Go V. We're gonna move, and we're gonna spam V. It did not work. And it didn't blow up. But it, wow, okay. That works for me. Interesting. But now we have a way down. Let's get one more ladder up in here. Okay, so this way lies another nether waste. And that one felt a little closer. We'll go out this way now. You know what, let's see if we have any food. There's our chicken. Okay. So we'll head out. Going west. Okay. Negative 491. 17. There's nether waste. Let's see what else we discover here. This is an incredibly large nether waste. And it goes into a soul sand valley. Last direction, let's get ourselves a few more signs here. Okay, we hit another nether waste. This one at 3319. Okay, and this goes into a soul sand valley as well. Okay, so we'll head back. Okay, and we have another waste here. 3319. And now we've mapped up everything. Now, we don't know where... This one also had... Well, no, it was more that way. So, we'll just say this was nether waste. This was nether waste. This was nether waste. After a while. So... This one is probably the shortest distance. So I'm going to go with this one for the direction we go to make our farm. This is the one we're going to put the torches out to. And we are going to have better roads, most likely of glass and different colors for the different places we're going. That's the idea, because I do want my nether hub up on the top. We're just going to break down whenever we need to. Okay, so we're in the nether waste now. I want to go... I want to say at least 50 blocks. We'll go to 450. Good. Now let's just make sure we have the space this way. We don't. So the nether waste ends right here. That's the last block of nether waste. Okay, we've got about 100. Yeah, we've got about 100 blocks this way. So I think this should work. Now I have to go then to as close to the center as possible, so that would be about 400. Okay, so this we're going to pick as our center. This is where we're going to build up. I have some slabs. This. Now let's just make sure we have the room this way. Okay, that's the extent that way. Okay, it's a little interspersed, it seems. So it's not going to be the perfect basalt. It's not going to be the perfect nether wastes, but it'll do. Just go out this way as well. And we found a crimson forest. So that's how far it goes out. This is incredible. We found a crimson forest, which means we can also get our piglins. Because an integral part of this farm is going to be the piglin pods for bartering. So that is awesome. I think we have enough space here to work with. I may want to move this slightly this way. Very nice. Let me get rid of these extra torches. Down some border blocks. Just because. Because this is going to be center stage. This is going to be the real main event. Now that we've got that sorted out, we want to blow another hole in the nether ceiling. So let's get that going. Except I didn't bring my lever. So we can't do that yet. Let's go back, get a lever, I'll be right back. But we're going to save that bedrock breaking for next time. Now, we're just going to create our second nether portal, and we're going to do it up here, right on the roof. Let's make sure we have everything we need. And we're also going to want some slabs, so that nothing spawns up here. And I think we can probably do it right here. Alright, let's light it up. Now I have no idea where this is going to lead. I'm hoping it just connects to my regular portal, and then I can go break it. But we'll see. Sweet, it does. Alright, so let's go break the other version and get this nice free obsidian. Now I am going to be connecting this tunnel up here so that I'm not going back and forth. I'm also going to be going straight down to our netherite mines. But that's all going to be in the future. For now, let's make sure this now just links up and doesn't create another portal. Awesome, awesome. And the other way around, please. Sweet. We have access to the nether directly from our base now. But that is going to do it for us today. I hope you did enjoy this, and I hope to have something more built up here by the next time we roll around. I'm definitely going to start getting some colored glass going. But until then, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.